5 at noon is being brought to you by Insurance Corporation of Belize, serving Belize for 40 years.
Good afternoon, Belize. It's midday, and you're tuned into the news at noon, where we bring you the latest updates from around the country. I'm Isana Cayetano, and here's what's making headlines today. Belize to take control of Fortis's hydropower plants and BEL shares. One-day approval versus 3-year wait. The Ministry of Natural Resources faces heat over land transfer. Police arrest Tafari Sanchez for Philip Golson Highway shooting. And House Speaker Valerie Woods rings bell after cancer treatment milestone. These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
When I was a student, ICB was there to protect me, ensuring my education and future. When I got my first car, ICB was there to protect me, providing excellent coverage and peace of mind on the road. When we moved into our first apartment, ICB was there to protect us, securing our belongings and giving us a sense of security. And when we got our first house, ICB was there for us, protecting our home and everything we've worked so hard for.
At every step of your life's journey, ICB is there for you. For more information, call 224-5328 or visit our nearest branch.
Welcome back. Tomorrow in the House of Representatives, Prime Minister John Briceño will announce that the government of Belize and Fortis Inc. of Canada have reached an agreement for the purchase of Fortis's electricity sector assets in Belize. PM Briceño, with the approval of Cabinet, will table a bill that seeks parliamentary approval for the acquisition of the 3 hydropower plants owned and operated by Fortis Belize. The bill would also authorize the acquisition of Fortis's 1/3 shareholding in Belize Electricity Limited. The 3 hydropower plants to be acquired, all located on the Macal River, are the 25-megawatt Moyahunt plant, the 7-megawatt Chaleo plant and reservoir, and the 19-megawatt Vaca plant. Together, these plants generate more than 1/3 of the total electric power consumed annually by Belizeans. The Moyahunt facility was commissioned in 1996, Chaleo in 2005, and Vaca in 2010. The government will source the funding for the acquisitions by way of a special budgetary appropriation, expecting to complete the transactions no later than November 15th. Subsequently, the government will pursue a secondary domestic offering of equity and debt to recover the initial acquisition costs. The financial details of the transactions will be outlined during the presentation of the bill. The Moyahunt and Chaleo power purchase contracts with BEL extend to 2050, while the Vaca contract extends to 2060. Last night, we told you about Shireen Garbut from Independence Village and her frustrating battle over land at the Ministry of Natural Resources. Well, we've got documents straight from inside the ministry, and they raise serious questions. Here's what they show. The application to purchase that very land was made by Orange Oak resident Charles Anthony Price. And get this, the paperwork says the application was submitted to the minister on April 29th, the same day it was approved. No indication of when Price first applied or how long the process took, but what we do know is that the lease was issued, likely last year, and will remain in effect until a title is granted. Now the price tag for those 22 acres is just $10,000. Meanwhile, Garbut spent 3 years getting approval to survey, completing those surveys and applying for a lease on 20 acres, only to find out this year that the land was transferred to someone else while her lease was still pending. Garbut is not backing down. She plans to sue the ministry. We have a major update on that shocking highway shooting from a few weeks ago. Police have arrested 25-year-old Tafari Sanchez of Vernon Street, Belize City. He is now facing 3 counts of attempted murder. Investigators say Sanchez wasn't acting alone. He and a 17-year-old male minor were allegedly inside a vehicle chasing a light blue Chevy Equinox along the Philip Golson Highway near Mile 3. The pursuit turned violent near Reimer's Feed Mill, where gunmen reportedly jumped out and unleashed a hail of bullets at the SUV. But it didn't end there. The chase continued, and another round of gunfire erupted in front of Mahias United. 2 men were injured, including 36-year-old Glenford Reed and 28-year-old Joshua Augustine. The suspected target was Jareem 32 Stain, who miraculously escaped unharmed. The teenager was arrested shortly after the incident, and police issued a wanted poster for Sanchez. He's expected to be arraigned later today in a lower court. As we've mentioned, tomorrow the House of Representatives meets in regular session to tackle national issues. But one familiar face will still be missing. House Speaker Valerie Woods remains abroad receiving cancer treatment. Earlier today, though, she marked a major milestone, ringing the bell at her treatment center. It's a powerful tradition for cancer patients, symbolizing victory after completing chemotherapy, radiation, or surgery. It's often a moment of celebration with family, friends, and fellow patients. And there's more significance to this week. Wednesday was Global Lobular Breast Cancer Awareness Day, shining a light on a lesser known but serious form of the disease. We'll keep you updated on tomorrow's House session and Speaker Woods' journey.
Ring this bell 3 times well. It's told to clearly say, my treatment's done, this course is run, and I am on my way.
Yes! I love it! That's a wrap for the news at noon. But don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit greaterbelize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.
News 5 at noon was brought to you by Insurance Corporation of Belize, serving Belize for 40 years.
Are you passionate about your community? Got a nose for the news? Greater Belize Media is expanding, and we want you. We're calling on correspondents in every municipality across Belize to join our dynamic newsroom. Share the stories that matter. Be the voice of your own. Step up. Speak out. Join Greater Belize Media, where your story begins.